Hello and welcome to Opinions Plus. Putin's a genius. I think the only genius that Putin has shown is that somebody believes he's a genius, and that's Mr. Trump. Why on earth you could consider that man a genius is beyond me. Ruined his country, ruined the Ukraine, created a world uh, situation that's detrimental to so many, and that's considered genius. That's considered genius. Well, it's a reflection on the person who's viewing that Mr. Putin as a genius, isn't it? What on earth? Because of the hostage situation? Because you got people released from Russian prison that, Putin got whatever types of swaps they did? You know, I don't get it. And I don't really get how can people who listen to Mr. Trump accept the fact that if they support this guy, they probably think that Putin's a genius too. They must. Or you just pick and choose because everything that this guy says is good. I mean, obviously Trump just says stuff, for his own purpose. The other thing he said was, well, you don't have to vote anymore because he's going to do away with it. You don't even have to vote in this election because they're going to scam the people. What are you guys thinking? Whoever supports Trump and this current Republican nonsense, which is just demonstrating that they really hate America. They don't want to make it great again. They would have done it the first time if they could, but they couldn't because they don't know what the hell they're doing. And they're criminals. And, they're on the take. They're on the, whatever they can do to make money and power, that's what they'll do. And, don't underestimate this stuff. This is a terrible time in American history. And it's not just because of one man, Donald J. Trump. Although, he's the messenger boy. He's the, well, he's just the blowhard that just says stuff. You don't think that he's really leading this group, do you? There's people behind him. There's always a bigger fish. And if Putin's a bigger fish, maybe he's the genius that's controlling Trump's strings. I don't know. But something's going on. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. If you think about it for a minute, that Trump can call this guy a genius and not even celebrate the fact that these people were released, that there was a swap. And yes, they were hostages. They were held by, an unjust criminal system in Russia, as we view it. Do people view the Russian criminal justice system as just? I guess some do. But everybody has their own system. And it's too bad we can't just all go to the good, because it's imperative in today's world. There's no right, there's no wrong, there's nothing, because people are confused as all get out. And the people that support Donald Trump and the whole Republican nightmare thing, which is designed now to just be obstructionist again, not only just obstructionist in legislation, but obstructionist to the whole voting democracy status quo. They just want to cause chaos. If the systems weren't designed for people to, en masse. And again, I go back to one of my daughters who told me there's these major conspiracy things out there, which I poo-pooed at the time. But apparently I was wrong. It's a massive thing out there. And who's running it? I don't know. I don't know if it's a well coordinated effort or just done because people know that they can do this fake electors thing, or they can restrict voting counts and reject this and cause chaos here and there and make everything go back to the courts and whatever. But, you know, whatever they're trying to do, which I'm not in their heads, I don't know what they're trying to do. But I do know that what they're trying to do is not legitimate. Let's not play games here. People that think that Putin's a genius for ruining his country, destroying the peace that we had for years and years, just for his own desires to unite Ukraine with Russia, as if that was a legitimate agenda item anyway. But that's okay because that's what he wants to do, and that's what people do. They just do what the heck they want to do, and if they can get away with it, they do it. Piece of cake. But Putin is no genius. There's no genius out there. And if Trump keeps telling me these authoritarian crackers are all geniuses, well, I've always thought he's a loose cog anyway, but that just shows it 100-fold. You can be a bigoted son of a bitch if you want. That's your choice as a human being. People are not all good. People have biases and hate. They love hate. They want war until it hits them, till they lose their child or whatever. Some people get it, they don't care about who gets killed or whatever. They just hold it up and cheer it on. But that's not me. War is insane. The sorrow that's being perpetrated on the Ukrainian civilian population as well as the military. Military people are people. They're just human beings. They have a right to live just like everybody else. The people in Israel, the people in Palestine, the hostages that were totally abused and because of the wickedness in these people's hearts. Let's get real. There's no genius out there. You go to the good. Go to the good. You know what it is. It's expansive. It's positive. It helps. It doesn't hinder. It doesn't persecute. It doesn't compress. There's no national, this Christian nationalism stuff. Get rid of it. It's not a Christian way. It's not a Christ way. It's not a decent way. It's a horrible thing. Don't buy into it. And who am I talking to? There's people out there that believe this. There's people out there that believe that. There's people out there that believe anything. The flat earthers. They believe whatever they want to believe. That's the way it is. It's the majority of people that we have to talk to, not the minority. The minority are either power people or people that just don't care. The majority of people care. They care about their families. They care about their future. They care about their societies. But they don't care enough. You've got to really go to the good. Sense it out. Putin is no genius. He's a horrible dictator clown who's abused his power and may get burned for it severely. And the Russian people, the 500,000 casualties, already have gotten burned for it. For what? For his little ego? That's the way it works. That's the way war works. Don't buy into the nonsense. Thanks for listening. Go to the good. Keep hope alive. It's the way you got to go. I know there's some comments, and I apologize for the comments. Some of these things don't come through on the YouTube application, but, I don't know how to fix it. I don't even know how to contact these people. But just keep trying, please. Put the comments out there if you can, and just let it go. Let it happen. And again, my final go to the good push. Go to the good, keep hope alive, critically think. Critically think. Character matters. Character matters. Find people that have some character, even a little bit. Are they perfect? No. Find people that have some character. Thanks for listening. Have a good day. Subscribe if you haven't, and push it on if you think it has value to someone. Bye for now. Take care.